Hey guys, Izzy from Endless RV, and we're at a North Trail RV in Fort Myers, Florida. Behind us is a new review for us. We never did this one before. It is the 2022 Thor Challenger 35 MQ. So like I said earlier in the video, this is something completely new for us. We haven't done any Thor reviews, but this is a pretty cool floor plan. It's 37 feet in length and it sleeps 8 people. It has a bunch of cool features that we think would be interesting to you. Listen, let's face it, Thor is the biggest, most popular selling RV in America. So a lot of people are buying these. Let's start up front. Now, first of all, this is a gas coach. It's gonna be on the Ford F53 with the Godzilla 7.3 liter motor. It's gonna give you 350 horsepower, 468 pounds of torque. It's gonna have 80-gallon fuel tank, again, unleaded gas. Let's start right up front. You see the big Challenger logo up front, like you're gonna see it coming down the road. I like that they chrome out the grill. Pretty cool. You see the big front cap with the marker light on top. Now this is gonna come standard with your Wi-Fi Connect from the factory, along with 4G. That comes standard on here. You can see they actually do a really nice job here. They have like that, like a reverse L, almost like Integra, and then you have LEDs on top, and then these will be your halogen bulbs continuing the rest of your headlight assembly. And actually you have more accent lighting over here, so I would imagine going down the road at night, this will probably look pretty cool. Now this is a dual slide coach. The driver's side is going to have a smaller slide. The passenger side, you can see behind me, has that big, almost full wall slide. 12 feet 11 inches in height, that's including the air conditioner, and 37 feet and 2 inches in length. 101 inches wide, your standard wide body you're going to get on a motorhome. You have these chromed out mirrors along with the cameras that are built in, so you can see your blind spots. These are also heated mirrors and they are powered. Now of course it's going to be all fiberglass construction vacuum bonded walls. You can see the front tires here. They're on the chromed out wheels. These are a little bit smaller than ours. These are 235, 80, 22.5 Michelin XRV. Those are the RV style tires. You can see you have your frameless windows. Actually a very big window for a gas motorhome. Full body paint, of course, on a coach of this price, which we'll talk about that a little bit later. You have the double entry steps, fiberglass door, along with the frameless window. You can also see, this is a nice feature on a gas coach, the awning that comes over the door. You can also see the LED strip underneath. So continuing down on the passenger side, something I like here, you have a slide topper, plus you have an awning. Now we don't have that on ours. We just have the awning to kind of keep that on the slide topper. Now you're going to see large, almost a full wall slide. You see that molding cover that's going to go over. Let's go to bay number 1. You're going to notice in here there's very large bays for a gas coach. Look at the size of these bays. This goes out almost, and there's actually a lot of storage in here. You can see almost full pass-through. Obviously you have the drivetrain going through. It's finished out in the plastic. So these bay doors are definitely a step up when you go to the entry-level Thors, the Ace and the Axis. These are actually aluminum. You can see the foam in here. There is going to need a little adjustment. There is a little bit of rubbing here. I don't know if you can see that. That's not like a big deal, but that will take some adjustment, you know, before you take this home. From the service center, with North Trail has excellent service, so I'm sure that would not be a problem. Now you can see these are all slam latch doors. I would have liked to see them actually paint the door handles, but you know, again, not a deal breaker. You can see the rubbing here again. There's a little bit of rubbing. Bay number 2, large. This is big.
A lot of space.
This is a lot of space for a gasser. Bay number 3. Now this one rubs a lot. You can see it right there. I don't open that up too much, but it's gonna take some adjustment. Again, look at huge. This is way more than what we have on ours. Bay number 4. That door is good. Now, this has actually 2 gray water tanks and 1 waste tank, which will be your black, and then of course has a fresh water tank. The fresh water tank is 100 gallons. The black is 40, and then the dual, you have a 40 and a 30 on the gray. Double rear wheels, of course, you're gonna have that. Oh, completely skipped this out. Sorry about that. Frameless windows again, and then you have your outside entertainment system with your television, as well as a sound bar. Now before we go to bay number 5, you can see this over here. This is a Thor calls this like a doggy tie out. It's actually a genius idea. Instead of tying your dogs out to like your steps or a tree, You have something right here. Now, I don't know if this could handle a double pit bull. They might rip this whole right out of the frame. I don't know what that's rated for.
Strong, but...
I'm not sure. All right, so bay number 5, you have some more storage. Here you can see your black tank, as well as a little bit of a pass-through. These give you a good thump when you close the bay doors. Bay number 6. Massive storage. There is a lot.
This is reminding me of like fifth wheel storage.
This is a lot of storage for a Class A. We've seen a lot of Class A gassers. This is probably the most storage we've seen anywhere. So now your last bay. On the passenger side, you have, I believe this is a 105-pound propane tank. That's probably close to ours. Ours is about 28 gallons. All right, so we're in the back of the unit now. This has a fiberglass roof, dual air conditioners. They're Coleman air conditioners. You also have your wine guard up top, like I said earlier. It also has a 100-watt solar panel, which is pretty cool. You got your ladder to access the top of the roof. Big fiberglass cabinet. This is really nice how they do this with your window. You have your LED docking lights, a rear camera, as well as your marker lights up top. One thing I like about the Thors, I think Tiffin does this also, the fuel's in the back. That's kind of cool. Where you could fuel up right in the back. Again, it's going to be 80 gallons of unleaded gas. This hitch is rated for 8,000 pounds, so that's pretty cool. Tail lights are your halogen tail lights, no LEDs here. The LED third brake light you can see clearly right there. But before we go down to the driver's side, this video is sponsored by NSA tow bars. Now that is the tow bar we use. It has been really awesome. We've been using it for what now, 6, 7, 8 months? I'm not even sure. We tow our Mustang down the road. Flat towing is really the easiest way to go. We've talked about this on videos. But the price can be very expensive. Here's where NSA tow bars comes in. 30 to 40% less versus the competition, and it's simple. Made in the USA, in Kansas. You can call them up. They've been in business for 30 years. You might even get the owner answering you. If you use the discount code ENDLESS5, you will save another 5% off the complete NSA tow bar system. Super simple, works awesome. Look no further, get your NSA tow bar. Now we are going down the driver's side. So bay number 1 going down the driver's side, only at 5,500. This looks so new compared to our But that's your exhaust right there for your own end. I actually kind of prefer it in the back, although at night you may hear that when you're in the bedroom.
In the bedroom,
yeah. But they're really quiet. Nice little upgrade in here. It comes standard. You have your Geraci tankless water heater. Now we have a Truma and we absolutely love it. I can't attest to how this works, but you know, it's tankless, so we like that. And of course it's painted to match. You have your Dometic furnace here. Here's the exhaust for that. Let's go on to the next bay. Now this is what I'm not getting. The power cord is external, so you actually have to wrap this up yourself. There's no power cord reel, and they usually come attached. Not really a big deal, but just something different. Next bay going down the driver's side. So this is going to be one of the dumps for your gray. I'm assuming this is probably going to come from the bathroom, I would imagine, but I don't know for sure. But remember, like I said, there's 2 gray tanks in here, which gives you a total of 70 gallons of gray. Here's your marker light. Now let's continue going down. Here is your wet bay. Now they make this super easy, right? If you want to winterize, you just turn it. Tank fill, dry camping. I like this. There's no figuring out like switching valves like it is on ours. Super simple. Whole house filtration. You have your freshwater hookup. All your low point drains as well as your poles for your black and gray will be over here. The pump is further back here, and you have an outdoor shower. Now, like we said, this is a 2-slide coach, but it doesn't feel like that inside for 2 reasons. Number one, on the passenger side, you have a full wall slide. And then look at the size of this slide. It's very deep. And you're gonna see that when you go inside. You got frameless windows. Let's see what's in the next bay here. This is almost a full pass-through. Of course, you have the hump, but there's a lot of storage in there. And I actually prefer the hard plastic over the carpet, because if this gets wet inside, no big deal.
Super easy to keep.
You just dry it up. Yep.
You know how much stuff I can keep in these bays?
A lot.
I love big storage bays.
Now, here's where you're going to have your inverter. This is an 1800-watt Xantrex inverter. Pretty good. We have dual 1200s, but you're going to get good power on here. And then they also use, you'll see in bay number 1, they use a dual 6-volt batteries. We prefer the 6-volt battery. We think that's a better way to go. And then you're gonna have your reservoir here for your hydraulic pump that's gonna run your slides.
If you're enjoying the video so far, we invite you to hit the subscribe button below, join our family. We'd love to have you. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you know exactly when we go live and when our next videos come out. We welcome you also to join our Facebook group. It's a private group over on Facebook. It's called Endless RVing, RVers Coming Together. We'll see you there.
So I'm wrapped up on the outside. MJ's gonna take you on the inside.
Join me inside. Come on in. This thing has a lot of room. All right, so starting out up front, pretty basic. You have your touchscreen panel here. As Izzy said, you have your heated mirrors, electronic leveling here. There's a lot of space here. You have cup holders. This is interesting.
That's for a table, I think.
Yeah, but it's, I like the material there. You know, nothing that wows, but pretty basic. Something over here I really like is, as a passenger, that's cool. A lot of them come with the desk that comes up.
Ours kind of sucks.
It's not as sturdy. This is very sturdy. So I would like that to work on. Large windows, as Izzy said, and then you have a couple cabinets up above. What's cool in this coach sleeps 8. So you have, let me get, the lighting is bad. Let's flip around. So you're gonna have a drop down bed, which I'm gonna show you, and your controls for your lights and for the bunks. The bunk is right here. So this is rated for 500 pounds. It's basically just a bunk. You're not getting outlets or storage compartments up here, so you're just gonna have the bed to sleep. So what's pretty cool is that we're in Florida right now and I'm cold.
The air conditioners
work. The air going, so this is nice. All right, so right below we have a vinyl floor. There's no carpet anywhere. So Mr. Izzy is happy about that. Going on to the driver's side, we do have a couch. This is a jackknife bed. You also have a TV on a televator. Okay, so you have that, and a nice large window behind that. You have slow rise shades on all these windows.
I see a sound bar up here too.
Yep, sure it's not a Bose, but it's a sound bar. You have a very, it's very basic in terms of decor, right? The woodwork and everything, nothing fancy. So moving on down, you have some cabinets here, some decent sized cabinets.
That's actually a lot of storage space.
Hinges in there, yeah, and there's like a little shelf up there too, which is cool. This dinette is going to turn into a bed also. I don't know if I mentioned, I think I did, but it does sleep 8, and you do have the storage drawers underneath both sides. Moving on down, here's your TV. You got some outlets down below. On this side, you have you got your theater seats, which has a little pulls out. There we go. All right, so you got some cup holders and then a little storage area in here. These pop down very easily. Moving into the kitchen. So you got solid surface countertops here. You have a double sink. Okay, a nice window looking out of the kitchen. Decent amount of counter space. You have some good storage in here.
There's a place for a
garbage can.
That's huge.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of space here. All right, more storage underneath. You don't have the stove because you do have a convection microwave oven here, so you can do a lot of your cooking in there. This does have a gas and electric stove, so you have a 1-burner induction cooktop there. Did I open these? More space here for your dishes and things. Moving on down, you do have a residential Whirlpool refrigerator. This is the one we have, yes?
Same exact one.
Yep. And then a pantry. Would love to see a light in here, but you can add one, no problem. With a couple drawers that pull out. All right, so over here you have your control panel. So your lights, your slides, temperature, all of that good stuff. Then you have your solar charge controller below that, and then your inverter right here. All right, so then we have the bathroom. This is a nice door on here. Pretty roomy bathroom. This is a large medicine cabinet here.
Yeah,
that's pretty huge. And then you have more cabinets. Okay, cool. And again, you have all powered lights here. There's your little control there. You have a pedal flush toilet, porcelain toilet. And the shower, I'll show you the height of it. Pretty tall. Very tall, actually. I can extend my arm.
I also noticed over here you have a control for the temperature
water
for
heater.
your water.
Yeah, which is nice.
That's kind of cool.
Yep, and then underneath, some more space. Something that I love on here, which we don't have, and a lot of coaches don't have, is this huge full-length mirror. I'm not vain, but you know, when you're getting dressed, it's nice to be able to see yourself from head to toe. So this is a really nice mirror, and it matches the decor really nicely. All right, over here you've got more storage. And if if we had something like this, we would be putting lights in there just so you can see. All right, into the bedroom area. Now this is a really cool feature, is this does have a hide-a-bed, or I'm sorry, not hide-a-bed, tilt-a-view bed recliner. So when you don't have this up,
it gives you a lot of room.
This is gonna come all the way out and you're gonna lose space. So when you're not using it, you can have it tilted and out of the way. More mirrors, 3 mirrors. Oh my God, Izzy could stare at himself all day.
Yeah.
And again, nice size closet. You can hang your clothes in there, okay? And some drawers. Big drawers.
I think the king air could take some lesson from the drawer size here.
And you've got more drawers down here. A lot of drawer space that Izzy would use for all his clothes and not leave me any.
Sure.
Okay, so you do have your TV in here, and then more storage above the bed. You're gonna have a lot. Wow, you can hang more clothes in there actually. This goes straight across. Oh, you'd like this mattress. It's firm.
It's firm.
Very firm. And then you also, on each side, you have a little drawer space next to the bed and some USB ports on each side right here. And I do like this. You get some good sunlight in here with this back window. It's a decent size. And there's your 2 shades for that.
So there's one last thing this has on here.
Yes, it has auto gen start.
Which is kind of cool. We had to pay to have that done aftermarket.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what is the MSRP on here? $239. All right, $239. $100. It's a lot of cash, certainly. Now, of course, that's MSRP, and most of the times you're not going to pay that. So if you're interested in getting this motorhome, you can contact Tim from North Trail RV, or really, if you're interested in getting any motorhome, they have from this price level up to
over $1 million.
Yeah, whatever you want, they can get it for you. So we'll put his information below. And in the comments below, let us know, do you have a Challenger or an Outlaw, any Thor product? I know at least one of our subscribers has one.
Yeah,
a couple
quite
of them
a
have
few,
them.
yeah.
Put in the comments below, how's it been for you? From myself and MJ, we thank you guys for watching.
See you on the road.